We see the hype outside, right from the house. Took it straight from outside, straight to the couch. We put the mic outside, edit shit out. You let in the skies outside.
Won't you take me home? Give me with your flight. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away.
Nuclear power plant warning. Nuclear power plant warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Somerville County Emergency Management Agency. A nuclear power plant warning has been issued for all areas within a 100-mile radius of the Comanche Peak nuclear power plant due to a total meltdown of the plant. An event has occurred at the Comanche Peak nuclear power plant, which may pose an extreme threat to life or property. Because of the possible threat of explosions and the release of radioactive materials into the air, all residents within a 100-mile radius should evacuate immediately. Gather the necessary supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio with extra batteries. Evacuate the area in a calm manner. While evacuating, tie a white or bright-colored towel to your door or mailbox to notify your local civil authorities that you have obeyed the evacuation procedures. Put on an improved gas mask rated NBC to protect yourself from being exposed to radioactive fallout. Fallout is a product of nuclear disasters. Any exposure to fallout will result in sickness or death. Fallout may spread over a large area from the explosion site. Stay tuned for more information on this extremely dangerous. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A large fire is currently ongoing at the Comanche Peak nuclear power plant. This fire was caused by the meltdown of the plant. Firefighters are on the scene to attempt to extinguish the fires. Due to the rapid release of radioactive materials into the air, the evacuation radius will most likely be extended to include the state of Texas. All residents listening to this message are advised to evacuate immediately. Gather the necessary supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, chargers, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio with extra batteries. Evacuate the area in a calm manner. While evacuating, tie a white or bright-colored towel to your door or mailbox to notify your local civil authorities that you have obeyed the evacuation procedures. Put on an improved gas mask rated NBC to protect yourself from being exposed to radioactive fallout. Fallout is a product of nuclear disasters. Any exposure to fallout will result in sickness or death. Fallout may spread over a large area from the explosion site. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. This message will be retransmitted on all stations shortly.
This is an emergency action notification, requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or his designated representative will deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. At 10:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, reports are coming in that the Comanche nuclear power plant in Glen Rose, Texas has, in fact, exploded. The explosion has caused a chain reaction of other nuclear power plants in other states. These states include Oklahoma, Nebraska, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Nevada, California, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Illinois, Iowa, Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. These explosions have also caused other nuclear power plants to explode one after another almost simultaneously. All residents in the United States are advised to seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a product of nuclear disasters. Any exposure to fallout will result in sickness or death. Fallout may spread over a large area from the explosion site. Put on an improved gas mask rated NBC to protect yourself from being exposed to radioactive fallout. Take necessary supplies to your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio with extra batteries, and a first aid kit. Stay tuned for more information on this extremely dangerous situation. The President has been moved to an undisclosed location and will be speaking on all stations shortly. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcasts and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the United States government to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public at assigned areas. This station will continue to serve the Outland area. If you are not in this local area, tune out of stations providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Atlanta area. Do not use your telephone. All telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated.